All right, welcome back to our health talk. This session will be very, very important, and I would like to call the attention for everyone. Pay attention, pay serious attention. The title is the Adaptogens and Collagen. But I will deal with the collagen quickly before going to adaptogen. The collagen is one of the main things that we need to rebuild our congestive tissue. You see, our body recycles very, very fast, and it depends on the kind of organ or the system in your body. For example, your skin renews between 6 to 8 weeks. That's how you renew your skin. So that's how often you recycle your skin. Your liver takes 2 to 3 months. Due to some recent research, only your bones take a long time to recycle. A couple of years ago, they used to say it takes 7 years. Now they're saying 3 years. In 3 years, you can have a brand new bone. So this means if you want a brand new skin, you are going to need a lot of collagen to build a very good, nice skin. So if you put yourself on a program with a very rich collagen diet and supplements, and you're eating well, you exercise well, you're sleeping well, in 6 weeks to 8 weeks, let's say max will be 8 weeks if you do very well. So now there are many other tissue with your skin, so the best will be to do a serious program for 3 months straight. You will be so surprised that you can reverse your age very easily. Makeup don't help you. Makeup is it's like you're lying to yourself. You're deceiving yourself. The best makeup is from inside. So I already gave some formula for collagen. I don't recommend animal collagen. I do not. So, but if somebody believes in it, but I don't oppose it. And by the way, I like to rephrase again that everything we do on this line is only for educational purpose, not to heal anybody. So we put right there a complete disclaimer. We're not healing anyone. It's just for educational purpose. So any information you use from this line is for your own risk and choice. Now, so every thing you want to rebuild in your body, you're going to need a good amount of collagen. For example, you have arthritis problem. You have your knees like wear out, your bones, your cartilage done. You're gonna need collagen to rebuild that, big time. Bon, you know the arthritis have a different cause also. You can have a virus infection there that can be eating up your joints. That needed to be treated with some very specific antibiotic and others. And if you do use antibiotic, you need to make sure that after the treatment, you take some charcoal and other stuff to bind out of your body the residue of the antibiotic because it's very, very bad for your body. So why am I mentioning collagen? It is because you cannot be rebuilding and recycling your body without collagen. You just cannot. Now, we know now that after 30 years old, you start losing the collagen every 1% every year. So if you live in the regular life, after 30 years old, every year you are losing 1%. So if you are 60, you lose already more than 30% because it's a lot. Plus all the other stress you are taking in, all of that. But you can slow down your aging if you can be constantly rebuilding a good quality of collagen in your body. Okay? You use the stem cells, you use many other things, but I will not go too much about collagen because I will have to deal a lot with adaptogens today. I recommend to people go and research on collagen. You have to be eating collagen-rich food if you want to be healthy. It helps a lot. It helps you so much. I can give us some repetition here. We say in the past already. Use a CMOS and vitamin C. You can get it from the gooseberry or amla. So gooseberry powder, and gooseberry also called amla. So you take the powder of that mixed with collagen, CMOS, and you add silica to it. If you can find plant-based silica extract, or use something called living silica, then you add it to it. And then you press, you can use a little, as much as you can of lemon juice to that. And you blend everything together. And you blend all of this, I would suggest if you can use some kind of things that help you to open up your cell membrane easily, like pepperine from the black seed. Pepperine is an extract from black seed. It's a perfect combination right here to help you start building a very good collagen in the skin. Like I said, collagen is not just for your skin, your bones, all your congestive tissue need collagen to rebuild brand new stuff properly. So anytime you rebuild it, you're not only needing collagen, you need a good amount of minerals. You need a good quality of amino acid. You don't need any protein. It's a lie. Okay? When they tell you have to eat some beef to have protein, that's a lie. Where the beef get the protein from? From heaven? No. The beef gets all the amino acids from the grain that they eat, and the body uses the amino acids to make protein. If you want a high level of good protein in our body, let's go the same way. Don't have a lot of protein as the cow, then eat what the cow is eating. And the best way is the green juice. There are many research proving that the wild dandelion have more amino acids than beef. Can you imagine that? Purslane is so concentrated. There are many grains that are way richer than any meat you can ever eat. So we have to start freeing ourselves from this deception. But still, if you are not yet educating these things, you're still eating your things, but I encourage you to transit. Don't stay there. Okay, there's always better ways. So you can do your collagen pack. So when you're doing all of these things, you can also do facial massage. Okay, there are Chinese people do it, Japanese do it very well. Every muscle that you are working out, again, turn up. You start lifting up weight, no matter how is your age. You start lifting up weight after a couple of weeks, you're going to feel a strength, like literally feel it. Your face is made of a lot of muscle. You can massage this muscle, put them back, and you're going to reduce wrinkles so well by doing so. You know? And you can also use some good things for the skin. You know, good oil for skin like argan oil, some good hemp oil. There are many, many good things for the skin you can use. That, like I said, it's not just for the skin that we're talking about collagen. It's for your whole body. Okay? Remember, we are losing 1% of collagen every single year. And we can slow down the aging. And we can recycle our body properly by eating very well. So in other stuff, we talk about the way to eat already. Okay? So now let's get to the real subject concerning the adaptogen. Why I'm so interested in adaptogen? Because adaptogen means the agents that help you to adapt. Okay? Just put in such a simple language. So in adaptogen, you can see the word adapt. So the adaptogen help us to adapt to our daily challenges, our daily stress, and our daily troubles, everything. You need adaptogens. So, what the adaptogens are really doing? They are helping you that you will not accumulate stress. Please listen carefully. The Harvard university studies prove right now that more than 90% of the disease we are going through is caused by stress. And the study on stress is a lot. And I want to talk about something called accumulative stress. Accumulative stress is when you have a constant stress that is not, you are not recovering from this kind of stress. And there are some machine that help to measure your level of stress to see if you have accumulating stress or if you're really recovering from your stress or not. For example, you might lose a loved one. Maybe you lost one of your son or someone, some heavy stressful realities come in your life. When you go through this and when it's finished, the funeral is finished, everything is finished, put yourself on a serious adaptogenic boost for your body. What happens when we are stressed out? Let me give you an example. If right now you're in your house and somebody come and knock down your door and have a gun on you, you become very alert. You are 10 times or 20 times stronger than usual. That state of alert is aroused most of your organs. Then I'm going to be much more talking only about the adrenal gland. There are many other glands involved, like your amygdala in your brain, and then your thyroid, and many others. I will be much more focused on the main thing right away. So when you are facing situation, guess what? Your adrenal gland is going to send a lot of cortisol because of your stress is creating that problem right there. Now, the adrenal gland is two glands that is right above your kidneys. So the outside of the adrenal gland will produce cortisol. The inside will produce what we call adrenaline. If you get angry right now, you're going to secrete a lot of adrenaline. It might even make your heart rate go so high. Your heart starts beating very, very high because of that. So let's say you are someone constantly being stressed. You go to work, you are having stressful work. You come home, you have a stressful marriage. Like you have N plus stress plus stress plus stress. And you do not develop any other way to recover from stress. So if you want to organize this thing very well, let's say, what are the things that cause the stress? Okay, so step number one, what causes stress? We have emotional stress that is much more linked to the imbalance in our hormones, imbalance in our relationships and family and all of that, and our, the way we function in society, and much more also the principle of character we have. Some of us, we are very selfish, always want to win, always want to be right, and you end up constantly destroying yourself because in everything you can't let go, you need to argue. When you are doing this thing, you can see even in your face, you will age very fast than your normal age. A constant self-defense is destroying your health. A constant worry for the future is destroying your health. It's destroying your feelings. Because we worry about things that will never come to pass in our life. And usually I give the example of the disciples. They will fight among themselves for the position they will occupy when Christ will become a king in Jerusalem. Christ will never be a king right there. So they have a very wrong stress, a wrong fight, and we do that today a lot. We have a wrong goal, with a wrong fight, with unnecessary stress, and the worst of it is we are accumulating these things. And I'm going to talk about that very soon. So we have mental stress, overthinking, overworking, always have your eye on your computer and you come home, you are on the TV, you feel the TV, you are on your bed, you are on the phone. Look at that. If you work 8 hours at work, then you have 8 hours before your computer. You come home, you spend another 2 or 3 hours before your TV. Now, when you get to bed, you're going to try to respond to friends on WhatsApp, you spend another hour there. So literally you spend more than 12 hours on these screens. And this screen sends a lot of photons, so we don't even go there. It has a serious effect on your brain and the way even you feel, the way you function. Too much stimulation is overstimulation, is a stress. It's a mental. So mental stress goes to overthinking, overworking, and this condition of this millennia that we have to be on the screen all the time, and many others. Now, we have physical stress. Physical stress is from people who always have this heavy exercise. Heavy exercise and not recovering from it. You can see that many of the bodybuilders don't live very long because they are always overstressing the body. The best exercise is interval training. We talked about that already in the past. You run fast or whatever you do very fast for a minute, and then you let the body recover so that you will not accumulate the lactic acid in your muscles. So that's how you help the body to repair. When you do that, it helps you increase your growth hormone, it helps a lot of blood flow in the brain, it helps your joint, it helps everything in your body. But when you overwork the body, guess what? You are knocking down your alert system, you are really mixing up your whole feelings. It's not good. We need to be educated when it comes to physical stress. Very, very important. That is the other part of the physical stress. The other part of the physical stress is having this centralized principle of you sitting all the time. You go to work, you sit for 8 hours. You come home, you sit to watch the TV. And then when you finish, you go straight to bed to sleep. So you're not exercising, you're not moving around, your lymphatic fluid is stagnant. That's going to create a serious physical stress to your body. You start taking some weight, unnecessarily weight, and the body starts taking too much weight, and you're in trouble. You start feeling very bad. You get stuck. Okay, you are like congested inside yourself. So there is overworking physically, and there's also less work, which will help you or will make things worse by accumulating toxin in your body, because we should sweat every single day. I'm going to repeat that again. We should sweat every single day to allow our lymphatic fluid to eliminate toxin through our sweat. And also let your lymph node secrete out or purge out this toxin from your body. You have about 600 lymph nodes in your system, and they are much more concentrated in your private parts, okay, and your armpit and down there in your private part. But unfortunately, we think that God is not wise enough putting here all these places, and we spend time and shaving. It's very bad. The hair are there. You have air there to increase heat. And when you increase heat, you are going to sweat. And when you sweat, you can see that the normal sweat of your skin, it smells differently from the normal sweat from your private part or from your armpits. Why? They smell a little stronger because you have much more of a lymph node there that collect toxins from your body and try to pull it out from your body when you sweat. That is the reason why God put the hair over there. So please, stop shaving is not good for you. It's very dangerous. It's cancerogen. You are keeping this toxin in your body, and the time the body can't get it, boom, you're in trouble. God is wise. And whatever he made cannot be improved. It's perfect. You might be too bushy, you can cut it off a little bit. Don't spend time shaving. It's really, really, really bad. Now, let me let that go and come back to adaptogen thing. So, for the cause of stress, you have emotional stress, you have a mental stress, you have a physical stress. You also have stress from our belief system. Our belief system is, I was reading, yesterday, reading on Martin Luther when he was started the reform, that before the reform started, he was always anxious of this angry God that always require from human being a constant penitence. And if you don't, then you're going to end up in hell, or you go to the purgatory first. All of these stuff give you a lot of stress to know that there's a higher being that requires from you a lot of things to do that are very painful. And when I read the story, I read it 15 years ago, but I read it again, it's so fresh in the mind that it's not funny. This man was asked to climb the stair on their knees. You are a doctor in theology. To obtain a favor from the Pope, you have to be climbing the stair, because they said that was the stair Christ climbed, because it was some mysterious transfer of this stair from Jerusalem to Rome. And people just believe that superstition just like that. This can give you a lot of stress. The fear to know that you're going to go to hell. The fear that you're going to purgatory. Or your loved one is in the purgatory that are suffering. So our belief system is a big stuff. The next thing is forgiveness. We are many confessing and begging God for forgiveness. It is not biblical. We should not be begging God for any forgiveness. Why? He already forgave us. We have been forgiven. It's done in the past. You should not be on your knees crying day and night for begging God for any forgiveness. No. You should behold the work of forgiveness done. That I was forgiven. Even yet when I was sinner. That now is going to lead you to repentance. It makes you happy and lead you to say, Lord, thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for giving me a second chance, and much more. Give me power to stop doing the wrong. Romans chapter 2, verse 8. So our belief system is a very, very important concern of our faith. Very, very important. The other cause of stress is a lack of stress recovery. We will come back to that later on. The other cause of stress is unhealthy habits. If you're eating late night, you're going to always stress. If you are drinking coffee in the morning, you are going to be always stressed. Why? When you drink 1 cup of coffee, you're going to need 5 cups of water to balance it out. So you wake up in the morning, you should drink water you did not, and the next thing you drink is coffee. So the body always, first of all, dehydrates, and you ask more water from the body by drinking the coffee again. It creates a serious stress to the body, a lot. So when it comes to unhealthy habits, you have that. You have the way we live, how many hours we sleep, when we sleep, because the body have a time to recover. From 9 p.m. to 3 a.m., 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. are the best time for your body to recover. Your brain, your nerves, your muscle, all your organs. Then unfortunately, guess what? 10 o'clock when the stomach is already relaxing, then we send some heavy food. You're going to have partial digestion. And the leftover will be fermented. And the fermented is going to give you very bad blood, very acidic. And all you get, you feel almost so much pain in your body. Oh, so much inflammation is coming from there. Eating late will kill you for sure, slowly. So we have to correct this habit. The other part about health is the grain. We did a study here about the grain, how dangerous are the grain we're eating today. All the patients are helped. All people who are suffering from inflammation, pain here, pain there, take all this grain. No grain in your diet. Just 1 month. Tell me how you feel. People's pain disappears. Nothing wrong with the grain, but the way they grow in the grain. With the glyphosate coming from the Roundup strain, and they have to modify the gene of the seed so it can handle the herbicide. Okay? God made this to be safe, and we end up poisoning everything because of profit. So those who are new on the line, I would suggest about the grain. Listen to Dr. Russel Blaylock and Dr. David Perlmutter, and check their books on grain brain. Listen to them. Believe me, it's a new science. It's very serious. Dr. Blaylock did a study where he took a violent student, changed their diet, remove all the grain, give good fat, avocado, coconut oil, and all of stuff. Okay, so they become calm. They went to prison, take violent prison. They did the same thing, same result. They went to elderly that have Alzheimer's, all of these brain problems. They changed their diet, same result. So, I mean, your diet can make you always angry. Your diet can be always making you very, very stressed out. How? When you are eating this grain grown with the glyphosate from the Roundup, guess what? Your body is not made to assimilate these things. It's going to start destroying the microbiome of your gut. And very soon you're going to have leaky gut. And from there, you are in big trouble. You are in a serious trouble. So we have so much cause about the stress. It's for you now to find out what is stressing me in my life. Is my job? Or is my belief system, the way I look at life? Some of us, we don't even learn to be grateful. Nothing hurts you more than that. Being ungrateful in life, you cannot enjoy life. No matter how much money you have, no matter how much good family you have, no matter what else, if you do not learn to be grateful, you cannot be happy. You cannot be healthy. I can say that being grateful should be, or the gratitude should be, the first prescription we should give to any sick person or anyone who wants to be healthy. You wake up in the morning, the first thing is start counting God's goodness. It changes your thinking. You have a problem, but you don't start the day by thinking about a problem. Why you want to change anything? It will hurt you. Start the day by counting divine blessings. You wake up healthy, start with that. You wake up healthy, thank God. You wake up alive, thank God. You have 2 feet, thank God. Somebody in a wheelchair looking for one, he can't even have one. You have 2 eyes, somebody looking for one. He's blind, maybe from birth. We need to learn to be very grateful. It is a medicine, or the best medicine. So it puts you in a state of positivity, and from there, you can now embrace your daily problem. Please listen to that carefully. Your gratitude in the morning puts you in a positive mood, in a strong level that you can now embrace or affront your daily challenges. But if you start the day of discouragement, and you're going to go now face another discouragement, another trial in the day, the stressful work, all of that, you are in a big trouble. You are in a perfect slavery. You're in a perfect prison. Just you did not learn to know how God wants us to live. So these are the cause of the stress. And I said that the stress makes up your cortisol level and your adrenal level. And adrenaline level. And these are the major hormone that your adrenal gland secretes. So if you're having too much stress, you are overworking your adrenal gland. And guess what you're going to have? What's going to happen? You're going to have the symptoms of a severe stress. So I'm going to give some of the symptoms. Number one is a sugar craving. You are in a serious adrenal trouble. Number two is a dark color under your eye. Okay, you have dark color under your eye, you know you're in a serious trouble with your adrenals. Number four is sleeping very well in the night and you wake up still be tired. Your adrenal glands are burned out. Number four, lack of motivation. You don't want to do anything. They have many other, but these are the major symptoms for you to know that my adrenal glands are not working right. So we know the cause, we find the symptoms, then how to deal with it. So here, the adrenaline and the cortisol, they belong to the sympathetic nerve system. And to balancing out, we need to now fix the thing through the parasympathetic system. Okay? What I'm going to suggest here, please pay attention carefully. Number one, you need to have a very good stress recovery program. What do I mean by that? If you spend this day so stressed out, you go to work, overwork today, you come home, your spouse come out with something that don't put you in a good mood, and the whole day was bad. This is what you do. Before you go to bed, get some Epsom salt and get yourself a very good bath with that. If it's possible, do also hot and cold shower. Okay, relax your nerves. If it's possible, take a very good source of magnesium. If you know you're going to have a stressful day, take a lot of green juice. It keeps a lot of oxygenation in your system, a lot of magnesium, so it keeps your stress level very well. Okay? Now, in the evening, I would suggest that you take herbal tea. I'm going to give the list of the herb you are going to be using. Number one is, well, I don't put it a level by, I did not classify it by importance, okay? But I can say the chaga should be number one. Okay? It should be one of the best ever to control your stress level and keep your adrenal gland always healthy. But some people, when they drink the chaga in the evening, they cancel it because it puts you too much alert. So you can take maybe like 6 o'clock if you know you're going to bed 9. That should be fine. Okay? But the best way is to take in the morning. Instead of taking the tea, the coffee, take chaga tea. And don't heat it up too much. You can use reishi mushroom. You can use ashwagandha. You can use Sijandra berry. You can use He-Shu-Yu. He-Shu-Wu. It's a H-E separate, S-H-O separate, W-U separate. 3 words. He-Shu-Wu. The next one is licorice root. Licorice root here help you a lot because when people are in a heavy stage of stress, maybe they lose a loved one or go through some serious trouble, you start having some ulcers in your stomach. Why? When you are very stressed out, you don't feel like eating. And most of the people don't even eat when they are stressed out. And at that time, you have over-concentrated hydrochloric acid in your stomach. And this system getting down in your system is going to give you serious ulcers. Okay? Ulcers that needed to be healed. So licorice fruit here will help you to heal these kind of ulcers. Okay? You will also use hawthornberry to calm down your heart and all of that. You're going to need pine pollen. Pine pollen is one of the greatest adaptogens. It helps you so much. You get it from pine nut or it's a pine tree. Okay, so online you can buy that. The next one is holy basil. The holy basil is very good for all hormones. Okay, very good for all hormones. But if you know you have hormonal trouble, then you can add wild yam, damiana, and many other herbs good for the hormones. Okay? The next one is astragalus. Some people are always tired because they have overgrowth candida in their body. And astragalus is going to help you with that. And we always talk about moly lauren in the past, oregano oils, and your lifestyle. The lifestyle is very, very important. You are overstressed, no medicine is going to work properly for you. Overthinking, overstressed, you're not sleeping well, you can use all the best medicine. You won't have a good result. So the health is a whole package. The next one is a ginseng. Okay, ginseng is definitely one of the great herbs that we use in this case of energy, of too much fatigue. The other one is I always say reishi mushroom. Yes, chaga. Now, there are many other plants that are good for energy. Plants rich in iron. We talked about that in the past already. Okay? Like guinea hen weed, like sarsaparilla, black thistle, burdock, yellow dog. The list is long. Many herbs very rich in iron. You need a good level of iron, good level of magnesium, and also take omega-3 for your brain. Your omega-3, instead of taking it from the fish that are full of mercury, you can get it from chia seed or hemp seed. You know, there are many, many better ways to get the quality of what you really need. So, stress recovery is one of the most important things you can ever offer yourself, daily or weekly. Do not accumulate stress. If you are in a married relationship, make it a law in your family not to sleep with any problem, no matter how bad is the problem. Develop the habit to solve every problem. Because both of you need to know that nobody's going to come there to fix your problem. Only both of you and God help. And time does not make problem better. Most of the time make it worse because it creates other ideas. It creates other resentment. Now it gives a wrong interpretation of any other actions. The best way, fix trouble as soon as possible. Don't keep it. When you keep it like that, it's going to drain you. It will hurt you. Let also go. That's another one. We have to learn to let go, as I said in the beginning. We need to make it our lifestyle. The same way you are looking for good food for your physical body, look for the good food for your spiritual body, for your brain, for your mind. Don't be collecting offense. The next thing is, don't run away from problems. You cannot. Why? This is a sinful world. You can't avoid problem here. No. This is a kingdom of sin, means kingdom of problem. Christ never promised to any Christian that they will not have problem. He said, you're going to have problem, but I am going to be with you, and you can have a peace in the midst of the storm. And my peace you can't find in the world. So that is very strong. We need the peace of Christ with us. How do we get it? By accepting his mind. Let go everything. If you think you are somebody, think you are nothing. And the Bible says you are less than nothing anyway. We fight too much for reputation. We fight too much for a name, and now the society, everybody must be very important. The self-esteem is too high. We should have self-esteem. They should not override someone else's self-esteem. You know, it's very important for us the way we look at life. If Christ, the King of the universe, he accepts all the insults, who am I and who are you? He accepts all the abuse. Who am I and who are you? It's for our own good to learn to let things go. For our own good. It's extremely important. Okay? So, in the stress recovery, there is this herb, you make a tea out of them. Some of them you combine it, some of them you use it alone, and also use a good diet. Okay, diet rich in fat. Use a good fat. Coconut oil is always good for your brain. Avocado. I don't recommend avocado oil. I recommend avocado itself as a fruit. Okay? And eat right, exercise, think right, have a good relationship with family member, with spouse, with colleagues. Do your best and do the good to yourself. Learn the massage. Especially if you're in couple, oh, that's great. The couple should learn how to massage each other. Get some good oil and massage the body. You know? So it's very important for us to learn the quality of life. Nobody's going to do that for you. Your life is like your clothes. You wash it very well ironed, you wear it, you feel good in it. Same thing for your life. You take care of it very well, you eat well, you exercise well, you think well, you feel good inside yourself. Our physical body is our vehicle. It's a vehicle that transports our real self, our real person. The same way you take care of your car, you should take care of your body much more. Because you can change car all the time, you can't change the body. You have one body to take care of. And one body to carry you. That the same way you change the oil for your car, you gotta change the oil in your body. Detox, cleanse, rejuvenate, rebuild, build up. So, in stress recovery, please make it a law. Do not accumulate stress. Don't. If you spend a week and you overwork, the week has been so hectic, spend the weekend to recover. Do not spend the weekend visiting friends, stay on the TV. No. You are going to get into the next week with a stress. Can you imagine that? Many people start the Monday with a fatigue, with pain, with tiredness. And if you began Monday with so much trouble, how are you going to finish on Friday? Now, let me tell you what the accumulated stress does to you. Accumulated stress, it creates autoimmune disease. And you know them. The list is long. Lupus, any kind you can imagine is there. So we should not be accumulating stress at all. It will destroy your brain, it breaks down your immune system, it messes up everything. And for most of the men, stress will make you impotent very fast. In your 40s, you will be impotent because you don't learn to recover from stress. And people keep accumulating stress. You spend a whole week working hard. Friday night you are in the club. That's for the people in the world. And then you abuse yourself, all of this in a Monday. You don't even sleep. You come to work sleepy. Christian, we also have spent too much time with TV and our phone and other things. You don't need to visit people all the weekends. Sometimes don't visit anybody. Just rest. Just go exercise. Just put in good music in the house. Be happy with your Sunday. Don't go anywhere. Take care of yourself. And I like to say I babysit myself when I need it. I take care of me. Because I caught the life of someone, the King of the universe, Jesus Christ. You are very important. You have to treat yourself as such a person. So stress accumulation is a dangerous thing. It's a time bomb. It's going to give you cancer. You can develop any kind of cancer with accumulated stress. It gives you aging. You age faster. It changes your feelings. Even it reduces your capacities. Like, it's not good at all. So what do we do for stress recovery? I gave you just the list. Okay? Whatever you have to do, don't keep stress up. Remove it as soon as you can. Use the herb, eat well, exercise, change your belief system, have a good family life, a relationship with people. Be selfless. Give up things. Let it go. And then, above all, this is the key. Learn to be grateful. Learn to sing. And learn to count God's blessing. Counting God's blessing. All He has done for you in the past, count them. Appreciate whatever you have. You have a family, you have a place to stay, you have a job, you have a to-see, you have this. Spend your time to be grateful. It will heal you, and the best thing is, it is free. You don't pay for it. You just need to make the decision. And I can tell you, it does a lot to me. Back then, I used only to focus on the problem, solve problem, solve problem. You can't fit to solve all the problems in this life. You cannot. This is the kingdom of problems. You can't fix all of it. But you can rejoice whatever you have and face your problem as much as you can with God's help. Some of the problems, don't pay them a mind. Because some problems have expiration date. They are going to expire by themselves. Do not take care of all trouble. And Christ says, don't mind what you're going to be doing tomorrow, how life will be. Say, God's going to take care of it. It doesn't mean we should be lazy. No, the same commandment says we should work. Okay? So I'm going to stop here and take some question and answer, but I want to again and again insist on learning how to recover from stress. It is so important. Go on YouTube, read the books, learn that so well. And I mean that. Myself, when I'm having too much intellectual work, I have to do some research or this. It's going to be like a heavy week for me, or I'm prepared to school of prophet or whatever. Guess what? I make sure I'm drinking shaga every day. I put a lot of chia seed in my smoothie. I'm taking all my things, spirulina, chlorella, everything I need. And I'm going to do my 2 week, 3 week, a whole month, reading a lot on the computer all the time, and I spend that time, I'm fine. And when I spend this heavy stress, I feel like 2 or 3 days I don't do anything. I spend my time to babysit myself. I meditate on God's goodness, spend time singing. I put the gospel music here and sing for all day. Enjoy yourself. Call people you enjoy to talk to, people you laugh with. Laughter is a free medicine. Learn to recover from stress is extremely important. Okay? Recover from physical stress, recover from emotional stress, from exercise, from anything. Anything, try to recover from it. That's how you maintain health. Let your diet help you. Everything must come in a package, okay? So this is the end of this section. And thank you for listening.